Go. Hello. The friend is talking. Hi, I'm Miss V. I decided to create this channel for people who are suffering with some type of diabetes, high blood pressure, anything that would cause you to have to change your diet. That's what happened to me. I overindulged during the holidays, and that's putting it mildly. And I found out that my numbers wasn't what they needed to be for diabetics. So, with a mild threat from my doctor that I would have to start taking injections, I rejected it. And I said, no, I don't want to go that route because I know I'm not going to do the right thing and I'm going to be gone. And I don't want to go. So, that's one of the reasons why I named this channel The Last Supper. Because every meal could be your last supper if you're not preparing it correctly, eating in right proportion, eating in the right time, and of course incorporating some type of exercise. So with that being said, from time to time I will be on this channel showing you all how I create meals that are delicious, healthy, and not a whole lot of time unless I decide to do something like a gumbo, which takes more time. But then that's when I would be treating myself. I won't necessarily be worrying about the diabetes at that time. But it's a day-to-day thing, week to week, month to month, for the rest of my life. I will be feeding my diabetes. I used to say it as a joke. It's truly a reality now because I'm beyond the pills. They're talking about something else, and we don't want that. I don't want it for me. I don't want it for you. In less than a month and a week, I have lost, without trying, 9 pounds. I started exercising yesterday, and I am very sore, but I have to keep on keeping on. So today I'm gonna prepare for you a Lenten dish, which is I'm gonna use my air fryer a lot. I use it a lot. I've kind of eliminated flours, carbohydrates, sugars. It's not total elimination, but I have it so low where my body is showing me, okay, you're rewarding me, now I'm going to reward you. I have 5 months left to get to where I need to be. So when I take this blood test again, my numbers are where they need to be. And we won't talk about needles anymore. And for the rest of my life, I don't want to talk about me have to use a needle. And I'm asking you to join me. And we can get on this crusade together. We can ride this horse together. And we can show anybody that has a problem with diabetes, high blood pressure, and all of that, that we can lose weight and look good doing it. And be healthy doing it. Feel good doing it. And of course we got to get enough sleep, which is never not a problem for me because I love sleeping. So with that being said, I want you to always think in the back of your mind, when you decide to eat, is this the last supper? No, it won't ever be the last supper. Okay, we're going to get started now. We're going to make like a salsa to go on top of the salmon. The salmon will pretty much be the last thing that I prepare. So I like to use vegetables, fresh vegetables. I like to chop them up at the time. I don't want to do it ahead. A lot of times when I try to do things ahead, I forget I'm doing it ahead. Then I go chop up new stuff. So I'm going to do these shallots first. No, let me backtrack because I need to do these black beans. I'm going to do these black beans that we're going to put in the salsa. And because I got to let them drain, I'm going to walk off for a second. Stand by. I forgot to take them off. Girl, I'm sweating, breathing. Hell no, breathing. Go back there and get my fan. I'm about to pass out. Okay, gang, I'm over here cutting this. What kind of channel it is? What is she doing? That's what they think. Okay, over here. Okay, these are my beans. I'm using Bush's. I've used other brands, but I found that once I started using Bush's, I like the taste of them because you're not going to cook these beans. They're already cooked. You're just going to incorporate it in what the dish is. So you put it in a strainer. I don't know if you can see over here, but I have to be by a sink so I can put it in the strainer. And I'm going to use lukewarm water to rinse the juice that was on it. I'm going to rinse all that off. I don't need any of that. I don't even want to taste the juice. So then once I finish rinsing this off, I'm going to let it sit while I cut up everything else. I got to get mine. Okay, turn dirty. What kind of business? This is my first day, and I tell you, this production is not going as expected. But I'm going to get better. The food is going to be worth all of this shenanigans I have going on right about now. But I'm cutting up these shallots, and I got to clean them good because, you know, when you're cooking, you're feeding your family. And I want you all to know that my family happened to love all of this cooking that I'm doing because I didn't do all this before. I eat out a lot. I enjoy eating out a lot. I would send my husband to get me something to eat. Being lazy. But it's a new day in more ways than one. And I have grandchildren, and I want to see them graduate from high school and one day get a husband, get married, and I can have that last cry. So I got to be around and feel good about myself. The most important thing in life is the quality of life. And I plan on having a good quality. Okay, I'm going to go in by the sink and rinse this off. These are shallots. I'm going to rinse them off. Now, if that's not enough, I don't have a problem with cutting more. My town is over there in a bag. You know how I am. Bring you. Okay, thanks. I do have an assistant that have no desire to be in the camera, and I understand that perfectly. But we're going to chop these shallots up. I've already sharpened my knife, although I got some laying on the board, but I'm going to cut these up. And they don't have to be cut up fine, because you've been in restaurants and you've seen where they have the sauces. You might not always eat it, but you've seen it. I've eaten it because I know it's not necessarily the kind that I'm making right now, because you know there's a lot of variations. But I like salsa, and it actually brings out the flavors of the salmon that I had never experienced. Now, granted, had I not been going through what I'm going through, I probably wouldn't be doing this. I'll be sitting in Copeland's or somewhere like that, but it is what it is. So I'm going to put this in this bowl, because this is where everything going to end up, in this bowl. Okay. Now we're going to work on the tomatoes. I have a half a tomato here, but I know that's not going to be enough, so I'm going to end up putting a tomato in a half because we like tomatoes. I'll rinse this off. Now we're cutting now. We in business. You don't have to cut this small. It's whatever you like. I have greedy people in my family, so they like to see what they getting. Their money's worth. Or lack of. Think it's like of. It's a couple black pieces that's on the top of this that I don't like. So I just cut it off and throw it away. When I'm eating the salmon and with the salsa on it, I like to be able to pick up a big piece of it. I don't want to have to find, I don't eat with my glasses on, so I don't want to have to find the tomato. So let me put my glasses on and look for the, I want to see what I want to see. So we're going to cut this bad boy up. I don't cut fast because I don't want to drink back a nub. So, see, that tomato is so pretty. If I wasn't on camera, I'd probably have to stop and get some salt and pepper and eat me a piece. But I try to have a little decency about myself. Now, as time go on and you all get used to me, I might try to stop and say, get me a salsa and start eating. You're welcome to join me. Okay. We got that. I had a piece, oh, here it is. Now you have to put some purple onion in here. And when I tell you the purple onion brings out the flavor, purple onions have a completely different taste than regular onions. Like white onion, you know, white onions are actually a little sweet. Purple onions are delicious. I put it in everything. I don't know what's going on with this one, but whatever it is, I'm gonna cut it off. This look kind of shady. I'm not using that. You see, I got another one laying there just in case, but you know it's a sin to waste, so I'm not gonna waste this. I'm gonna use this little bit, and then I'm gonna start a fresh one. Because the same one I won't use, I'll be looking for it. Now this part, I cut this up a little smaller. Because you know, some people pretend they don't like stuff, but then when you don't see it on the plate and when it's over, you know that was a story. I'm going to dice this one a little bit. I still have that other one though I'm going to work on. This is not, I like a lot of purple onions. You know, I need an olive oil. The one in the cabinet. So I can pour it, not spray it. What's my little helper here? Thank you, my darling. That's my little sweetheart. That's a pretty girl. Anyway, I'm going to put these in here. Ooh, it's looking good already. And you know, as a rule, I can only speak for myself. Purple onions, wait a minute, I got to clean this up. Purple onions, you don't make your eyes run water. You know, you got to try to tidy up as you go. Because if you don't, and I know how I talk about people, I can only imagine. I say, yeah, look at her. They won't be saying that about me. But we're going to work on this next one. Because this is a fresh one. But we're going to need a lot of it. And the coloring is so pretty. You know, I have dishes that I cook in the morning that I use purple onions. And it sets it off. So, I'm going to peel all this off of here that I don't want. And onions, once you do all this peeling back, you don't have to rinse it off. Well, if you do, it's something wrong with you. But you don't have to. You don't have to do all that. Now I got this wax paper on here because I don't just like to lay things on the counter. I don't know what kind of business. So now we're gonna cut this up, and this should be sufficient. I was looking at a YouTube channel with emeralds. I love emerald. I love to watch how he cooked. Because when I was watching emerald on the regular, I wanted to see how you put the fat on something. I wasn't trying to reduce nothing. Now I'm trying to reduce anything. I could reduce some people too. But, and he showed me how to cut up an onion. Mine don't come out quite like his, but it all tastes the same when the deal go down. And we're gonna chop this up a little bit. I don't like no big old hunk of onions on something. I have dishes that I use hunks of onions, but this is not one of them. Now it might take a little few minutes to cut your seasoning fresh, but you can't beat the flavor. You know, a lot of stores have things already cut up, but I don't know how clean them people is. I'm not gonna just go, you're not gonna, no. No, it would really be a last up at the end if I found out that it wasn't washed, because you can taste the grittiness of it all. If you can't taste it, just keep on chewing. But I believe you'll be able to taste it. Okay. Now, the next thing you want to do, you got to put this red bell pepper. Isn't that pretty? You ever use the red bell pepper? They cost enough. It ought to be pretty. I put that pepper up there for them to see. So I'm gonna cut this bad boy. Now you can leave the seeds in there, and you know the seeds. Red bell peppers are sweet. I don't know if you ever eaten any of them. You know those Chinese dishes have all those different colors. Well, I'm not Chinese, but I like different kinds of food. Well, I put this in there. Tell you, you can't beat the flavor. Cannot beat it. Don't stop trying to beat it. So we're gonna what? You don't have to dice this up. And this stuff not gonna make your eyes run or none of that. I don't try to cook with nothing that's gonna have me discomfort. I wanna have it hot, fast, and not cheap. I don't want it cheap, but I want it hot and fast. So, you know, I got my babies, they eat. And they healthy eaters, so I don't have no food. So you can put that in there. That's enough. You see all that stuff I got in there? And that look good. Ooh, do that look good. Now, you got to put some cilantro in there. One time I was so confused. I was putting a parsley in there and thought it was a cilantro. And then when I went to the store and figured it out, well, first of all, it wasn't me that hooked it up in the first place, but I used it as if I knew what I was doing. And then I said, well, I think I put it in the potato salad. And it tastes so good, I just kept doing it. And nobody complained. Everybody, ooh, that was the best potato salad. And there's a lot of people running around here like me, don't know that they putting cilantro in the potato salad. And this is the cilantro. Can you see it? It's pretty, huh? I always thought it was the open, the wide. No, it's cilantro. They got it on the label. So you read when you go. Don't be in there crazy now. You read what the people trying to sell you. And then it costs way much more than parsley. So I was so impressed with it, I just bought that and the parsley and was done with it. But I don't like the stem. maybe that you're paying for this extra stem. Well, they ain't got to give it to me because I don't want it. So I'm going to put it, and it has a little twing to it. I don't cut this type of thing up early because I did that one time for the holidays and I had a hot mess. I had to throw that stuff away. I couldn't use that stuff all mushed up like that. I was going to fool around here. And then that's during the time when I was around here doing wrong. So you know now I'm doing right. I got to try to get my mind right. So I know this seemed like it's going to be a long meal, but the longest thing about this meal is the preparation. And I didn't want to do the preparation. I want to just go ahead and do it and then finish it and show it to you. But my daughter said I had to, so I guess she ought to know what she talking about because she don't want to cook. She know how. And what is going on? What's really going on here? So I'm going to chop this up a little bit, not much. I'm not going to chop it up fine because, you know, you want just the flavor. You're looking for the flavor. That's what it's all about. And you want your greens to show. And that's another thing about with diabetes and high blood pressure. Well, now the thing is, they don't tell you about dieting. They don't want you to diet. They don't want you to look at it like that. Because people like me, when you tell me something about dieting, well, I'm not going to do no dieting. That's out. So they say they want you to eat nutritious food. They want you to eat a lot of vegetables. Well, heck, if you eat a lot of vegetables and a lot of this other stuff that you should have been eating a long time ago, you ain't going to, now I'm going to put this over here out my way. Because, you know, I'll fool around here and be done did the same thing twice and wonder why. So I'm going to put this over here. So, now look, we got the, oh, I'm glad my husband must have opened this for me because I couldn't open this. I'm going to find a fork somewhere. I don't know what kind of organization I got. Now you have to put jalapenos in there. When I first started making this dish, I would put the jalapenos. I would send my husband to Popeyes to get their jalapenos because when I used to buy that greasy chicken on a regular, I would send don't ask me how much I'm doing or nothing. It's whatever I look down and say, well, I might need to add a little bit more. Because we got a bunch here. So when I send my husband to Popeyes, I said, well, bring me a couple pieces of chicken. Well, that's so much for that. So then I guess he got tired of going to Popeyes and getting the chicken and the peppers. And then I come back and talk about my diabetes. So he bought me these jalapenos.
Pardon, we have somebody wants to know what time is dinner going to be ready.
Who is that?
Monica, you've met her.
Hello, Monica.
She wants to know what time dinner is going to be ready.
Why? I don't know. Well, you got to be timed.
No, she's asking questions. Just interacting.
Within the hour.
Within the hour,
Monica. Will that hold you? Will that hold you, Monica?
She laughing.
Well, you could pass by and within an hour. I bet you by the time you get here, now I wasn't going to put a little parsley in here. I think I'm going to put a little parsley in here. I'm almost through with it, Monica.
She said, I love her.
I love you too. You come by. What's your address?
I think she'll live on the West Bank.
Oh, she can come on by. By the time she get here, everything will be everything. You better come for, because time I start this air frying, they start smelling stuff. This gang get in the high gear. They start getting forks and napkins and drinks, and it's on then. I don't have to say, y'all better come on and eat. I get mine first and let the chips fall where they may. Everything is over but the shopping. I just felt guilty about not adding this parsley since I had taken it out of the freezer. Refrigerator. It is so pretty. And, you know, parsley don't last long, so you better use it while it's hot because it ain't going to stay hot long. So So we're gonna put a little parsley too. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. Might help you out some. Okay. Well, I'm so happy to hear from you, Monica. Gonna make sure you, if you have anybody that you love or somebody that you know, somebody in your family, and if you don't know, you need to meet them, and you tell them about the Last Supper. You tell them about how they should be trying to eat right. Now, you don't have to do the right thing all the time. Just do it 99.9% of the time, because the longevity is what we after. Now, remember them beans I washed? It's time for them to do their thing. Time for them to get down on it. I was gonna cook. I got my spices right here. I wouldn't bought me a little rack. Trying to look organized. My stuff falling down. My baby. And so, all you got to put is a little salt and pepper on this. Now, don't ask me about how much. Just use your judgment. You know how some people like to pour it on. I don't like that. I got critics in my house. I don't like to pour it on. They want to tell me something, but they be eating like a mad dog, but they want to tell me what to do. Wait a minute. And then you put your olive oil on. Now don't ask me what brand of olive oil, because whatever's on sale will work for me. We're going to put a little taste of this on here. You just pour to your heart content. Oh, well, what else you gonna do? You got to do something. Ooh, don't that look good? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
So this is the black bean pico salsa that's gonna go on top of the air fried salmon.
And if that name's not good enough for it, do what you want. That's how you handle that deal. God. Ooh, what you think about that? I think I might need a little bit more. Just a crumb. Just a crumb of this. Now, they say serve it like this, but that's not what I do. Because you do what you want to do. What I do is, I put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes right before I'm getting ready to serve it. See them pretty tomatoes? Girl, let me tell you something about a tomato. If you fool around there and get you a good tomato, don't let it sit in the refrigerator too long. You're gonna have your... Oh, I forgot I bought me some paper towels. Look at here, girl. Look at here. I got that, presentation is everything. All right. This is soup. You don't need to do nothing else with this. We're going to sit this on the soup. Oh. What? Oh, Miss don't
I have to be the taster.
Miss don't want to be on the camera.
So good. It's delicious.
Okay. Now,
It's really good.
the next thing, I got to sit this over here. Because now I got to start working on something else. You know, you got to tidy up as you go. I'm going to get back in front. Now, I got that out the way. I know I got a curfew on what time it is. You got to tidy up as you go. Because you know you'll be labeled if you don't. While the water getting hot, you know you got to have hot water. I'm going to get my rice cooker out, which is also my steamer. Because since I started this venture with the turning my life around as far as eating. I try to prepare my meals with 2 vegetables, a meat, some type of starch, because you're supposed to eat in small portions. You're not supposed to sit there and eat like a mad dog like we did in the past. So if you have enough of different variations of food and you're greedy anyway, you're going to want to taste each one of them. So I'm going to cut up my broccoli. Wait, let me wash this first. I got my salmon over here. I'm going to get these ready in a few minutes, but I got to wash this. So, it's going to take but a minute. I actually got no strainers. I don't know where they are. I think they're in the attic. But I'm going to... Okay, now I hate to turn my back on you, but you know you got to clean up when you have to clean up. Where this knife come from? This white and stuff I had going. Okay. Now, this is the rice cooker. Everybody know what a rice cooker looks like. I'm going to plug it in right here. And I'm going to store the water. Where I have a change of heart, I'm going to put it over here because I got too much other stuff to do. I can't be fooling around here with this. Now this is the broccoli that I'm going to put in this rice cooker and I'm going to steam it. Well, I'm going to leave this here because I'm going to bring it back. But I got to wash this broccoli off because you don't know. Okay, this is our, now we're going to have corn. And that's one of our vegetables, and this is going to be our second vegetable. You know, I mentioned about the 2 vegetables. And we have to stay on point here. I'm going to just steam this broccoli. Put a little seasoning on it. Not much. I don't use that. I have seasons that I call my staples. No matter what I cook, I put that on there. One or the other, or sometimes all of them. And I tell you, it saves the day. The thing about food that you have to alter, as far as instead of using butter, I might use margarine. Instead of using regular cheese, I might use low-fat cheese or none at all. If it's something that's gonna have an appetite, I just soon just ride it like it is. I'm not gonna be bothered with it.
Jennifer says, "Hey, Miss V."
Oh, hello, Jennifer.
She don't listen.
Oh, Jennifer, I can't see you, but hello.
You know Jennifer. Supercut Jennifer.
Hello, Jennifer. Jennifer, you know I had to go let this other girl
Oh, Jesus.
highlight my hair, but you've been hiding. Are you still doing hair?
Jennifer, you still doing hair?
It's been so long. I still love you, Jennifer. Jennifer, I'm fighting for my life. You see the name, huh? I hope you haven't changed, because I certainly haven't. And I'm so happy you're supporting me. How are your babies, Jennifer? They ought to be big kids.
She said she jacked you up. She got asked you. The lady who did your hair jacked you up.
Look, don't be talking about that girl when you've been hiding from me.
So hot. So hot.
How you figure that woman jacked me up?
She asking a question.
That's not the point. She the one was supposed to always put color in my hair. She know I be around here trying to see if blondes had more fun. My little Jennifer, ain't that something? You still with your husband?
Yes, she's still with
Oh, he's such a nice man. I'm so happy you came to your senses. He's a good boy. My little Jennifer. Well, some good came out of this. Look at all my buddies. It's been a long time. Jennifer, you didn't know I do all this cooking, huh? You know I did all that eating, though, didn't you?
She said, I love you too, miss your crazy A word. We're all good.
Oh, I love her too. Like my little daughter. All the laughs we had.
Kenya, she's cooking an air fryer, salmon with black bean salsa.
Who is Kenya?
We went to prep together.
She know me? She remember me?
I don't know, because she wasn't in the band.
Well, now.
And she was a year older than me, a year over me. So it's air fried salmon.
Mary know you went to prep. She remembered me. Mary. Who worked with me at
with
TSA?
black bean salsa pico. That's what I'm calling it. I don't know the real name of it.
Whatever name you want to make. Ain't nobody got time to be remembering other people's names.
Broccoli that
Whatever
I didn't
you
know we were
want.
having. And,
Okay, we're going to steam this bad boy. Then we're going to move on to something else.
And air fried corn.
I don't have time to do desserts today. But I like to do desserts. And I like to do appetizers, but I just don't have time today. Because we had a late start. Well, like it's good morning.
Y'all, this is my mama who I've been telling y'all about forever.
Is it the truth?
It's the truth.
Don't.
Y'all think I'm bad. She 100 times worse.
No.
But in the best way.
Not the old girl.
Can you say, okay, mama?
Oh my God, girl. What about the old girl? The old girl ain't what she used to be. But she still got it. Now I'm gonna clean this off. I told you all earlier, there's a lot of cleaning gonna go on here. All right now, gang. The next thing we're gonna do, I told my daughter who helped me clean the corn to leave one ear corn so I can show, for those that don't know how to clean corn, so I can show you how to clean corn. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself and pay attention, because everybody need to know how to clean corn. We're going to eat a lot of corn this summer. Now, my husband went and picked this corn up for me, and this is not exactly the kind I told him to get, but you got to take what you can get when you're sending somebody else. And then another thing, they'll pull a fast one, because I like to cook fresh vegetables. They'll pull a fast one on you in them stores. They'll have a sign up and say yellow corn, and you get home and the corn my color. So if he had pulled it back and drew a crowd, they wouldn't back and got that yellow corn. But he tried to be conservative. I guess somebody have to be, so it won't be me, but I had to blow my nose. What I'm gonna do?
I cannot.
Now I gotta wash my hand. This girl. Oh, Miss Jennifer, I can't get on my little Jennifer.
She said she gonna smack you Amanda, if you keep talking about her being cray. I didn't say cray. I said off the chain. I never said cray. Send me her number in Messenger. Don't know if I have the right one. Love y'all. You got it.
Shantae told me she saw Jennifer at a funeral. But I ain't gonna tell her what I said because we on people might hear it. But okay, everybody. I've cleaned this corn, shucked the corn as they say, and the other ears are over there. So it's nothing to do for this until a little later. I'm gonna get ready to get this salmon ready to go. Cause I think what might take longer than anything else is the broccoli. Sometimes. See, this is already clean over here. Can you see? This is clean. I'm gonna set it here. Cause I'm gonna get over here and I don't waste some of my chili, but I'm gonna get it. My salmon. Oh. And you know when you cooking salmon, anything that's going in the air fryer, when I cook the chicken, you'll see. You got to do a lot of patting carrying on. So we're going to put the salmon here. I put the wax paper down so I have something substantial on this top of this. And then I'm going to lay the salmon on. I've already washed the salmon. These some pretty salmon. Look at this big mama. And so I had to get some big mama because my husband liked the big mama. Then I get some slices for my babies. Me and my babies eat. Ooh, these some big mamas here. Ooh, I might have to cut one of these. I don't see none for me, but it's 5 pieces because it's 5 of us. And if somebody coming over, I'm going to split one for you. So okay. Now, I put paper towel. Now these fancy paper towels that'll never lay on top of this salmon, I'm gonna go get these cheap ones. Some fancy one is for me to put re-wiping my hand and can on, but I'm gonna put this on top. See how it's soaking up that water and anything damp? Because I'm gonna have to put my olive oil on top of here, and then I'll put the seasoning. And the only seasoning I'm going to use is Morton seasoning. So Morton need to break me off. Because I buy a lot of this. I use a lot of this. And when I tell you, very few people use it the way I use it and make it work. So Morton, I'm giving you a shout out. Hey, oh, what's Morton saying? Pretty happy. I mean, that's the salt, the pepper, that's it. All that other stuff, you don't need to do all that. Because you see, you're going to put that on here. When you put that in that air fryer, and you put that salsa over there, whatever name you want to call it, and you put that bad boy on there. Well, first of all, when you start cooking it, this is going to sell you. I'm waiting a few minutes because I want to soak up everything. I'm putting this stuff. Oh, I need a bag for this. I gotta keep this stuff up. I can't have all this stuff sitting around here. I got to wrap that up. They probably said, where in the world is she? Where's my paper? The clear wrap I use all the time.
Oh, over there.
No. This wax paper. I use the clear one.
Oh, right here. The plastic wrap right there.
There you go. The battle snaky, they ate my salmon and bit me. So listen, I'm just wrapping up the bell pepper for the next time. That's all I'm doing right now. Now I'm gonna get ready for my putting those salmon. This is gonna sit here long enough. You just started there waiting for this. Those a few, and that's it. Let me get a fresh bag. But I can't keep on. I'm gonna tell you DoorDash got the best bags, but nobody gonna listen to me. Okay, you put your oh, you know what? You know what? I can use this spray can. Now you see this container, you know Sally sell these containers. And I had an extra in the back. Actually my husband had the extra one. God knows why he bought it, but anyway, I knew he had it, so I told him to come up with it. So I use this to spray my this olive oil in here. This is not the brand, but it's olive oil. The real brand is that big old gallon. Nobody not gonna be picking that up. I got issues. So you just spray a little bit on there, and you can just spray, cause you're gonna rub it in, so it'll be even. You got to rub it all on the side, and your fingers gonna smell all, look all. It ain't gonna smell bad at all, but it's gonna look awful. It doesn't feel good either, but it makes it taste so good. Okay, I'm going back to the first one. I'm spraying all over everywhere. Can't spray too much. I'm gonna take it off of this. I don't want this paper to absorb it, and that's what it's doing. So we're gonna put it on the wax paper. That's why I layer stuff, so I'm ready for action. Whatever it is. Okay. Now here we go. You got to put it on the side, and it helps with the browning. Just rub it in. Anybody has cooked salmon before? Salmon is hard to cook. Very, very hard. I burn up a mini salmon on top of the stove. And then sometimes it'll be dry. But for whatever reason, this air fryer is the ticket. And the first time I used it and it came out right, I said, it's worth every penny I paid for it. And then it's less, the cleanup is so. Okay, that's enough. You know, use all your oil on this. So then, now you done did this and got this together. I didn't cut one of these. Let me see. This for Melvin. What size you want? Which one you want?
Oh, geez, that's so big. Oh, God.
I don't want a big one. Does you want that one?
That's fine.
Which one for Fran? This for Diami.
That is really big.
This big? This for Fran?
No, that one.
This one?
Yes.
And I'm gonna cut that in half. I don't want all of that, girl.
Humongous.
I don't want all of that because I'm eating other stuff. Okay. Now, this knife. I kind of smell it. The broccoli a little bit.
And,
I'm gonna cut this one in half.
Jennifer said she want the big mama.
You want the big mama? Well, you can have it. Come on, you know where I live. Come on.
She bring her friends over here.
She bring them babies. Them babies ought to be big. Them boys ought to be. They dating. Ask Jennifer, are they dating?
She here.
What is that? Oh, my beloved.
DJ Mel.
Okay. I'm not gonna cook all of this because if I don't eat it, you know, every time I have to put some back in the refrigerator because I'm. And another thing, since I've started doing all this, and Jennifer know how she and I used to eat. My appetite is not. My stomach apparently must be even for junk. I don't crave junk like I used to. I've actually learned how to make a few desserts. It doesn't have as much sugar as I would like, but it's tolerable. So that's the main thing. Of course, my children, they eat it. It's delicious to them. Okay, now, here I go, Martin's seasoned salt. I'm going to use this season oil. That's all I'm going to put on this bad boy. And that'll be that.
She said Cooley is 18 and Bryce is 11.
Oh my God, he graduated already? Jennifer didn't send me no kind of invitation. I don't know what kind of business she running. Where that little girl at? It used to be a little girl. Her friend had a little girl. That was the finest little girl. Where that baby? She ought to be a big girl. Jennifer done got old.
Oh, wow. Man, Jennifer, the same age. She might be a year.
Your ass is oh.
Senior prom tomorrow night. He's graduating this year.
Oh my God, senior prom. I'm old. Jennifer, you know I'm 65, huh? You know I was that old? I've been that old, Jennifer.
Oh my God.
I was that old when we was together. We was working together. I was old then.
She said Becky's daughter. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah, she's beautiful. Is Becky still with her husband? She ought to be. Oh, she might say I need to mind my business. Keep mine up. You keep your husband. Don't worry about me keeping mine up. All right. I'm washing dishes, y'all. Remember that Jennifer, my friend.
From Supercut.
Supercut.
On Facebook Live.
And that's
We got Facebook Live, Instagram Live, YouTube.
I gotta wash these dishes. You must have knew it was time for you to come get that thing down. Because I was going to send a man back there to wake you up.
She said, I just made the big 4-0. You still... And no, Becky's divorced.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's
I like her. But I wasn't married to him, so I should like him. I wasn't married to him, so I could like him. Okay. Okay, gang, we got this salmon. It's ready to roll. I gotta clean this mess up though, so my husband can put this air fryer on for me. He's such a helpful man. Bless his heart. Okay, what we need to cook now?
It's the corn. What's last? The corn or the salmon?
Corn and salmon is not simultaneously, but in the same. I'm gonna make the topping for the corn.
Wait, what are you doing now?
Making a topping for the corn. Now I'm using sour cream, and this is, they say whole milk. I don't know what they mean by whole milk, but just the milk I'm putting in here. It's whole to me. And then you have to mix it together. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna get it out of there. God damn it. Oh, so excuse me, you two. I don't know what that is floating around. I ain't in for no floating. I was no Jennifer, bless her heart. Jennifer not quiet.
Tell my Vanessa hi and I miss her. My Vanessa. That's what she said, my Vanessa.
My Jennifer. Well, it's thickening up, gang. See how it's thickening up? Remember how it was slopping out a minute ago? Now it's thickening up. Okay, that's the. I actually have to look at a recipe for this when I make this mixture because I haven't made this since last spring, summer. Because you know, when corn got out of season, you can't so. But I don't have to worry about that until time for to do the temperature and all that. Okay. Let me see. Melvin like a lot of, which he shouldn't, but he do. Let me put a little bit more. I'm putting a little bit more seasoning on Martin. You hear that, huh? Okay, Martin. Yeah, Martin, they gonna do something. So anyway, moving right along. Woo! Go. Train. Go on with your bad self, baby. Everybody ain't able. Oh, I waste my what's my cream? Okay, we're gonna get the now this recipe that for this corn, what I'm gonna use for the corn, they say use butter. Anytime I have a recipe that requires butter, I use margarine. And it's not necessary because I'm cheap, it's because for health reasons. Because I never had a problem using butter. Butter's had a problem with me. So we're gonna make sure there's no more problems. I'm just not gonna use it. I don't buy it no more. I used to make mean cakes with that butter, and now I'm paying for it. Okay, that's my chili powder I don't waste. That's a half a tablespoon of chili powder. So we're gonna man, when you come get my air fryer now, I know it's hard, baby, pretty.
And I don't be moving these cameras. You gotta get rid of
Somebody gonna have to do something.
You ain't moving these cameras.
Oh, you know
They perfect.
Well, I know you don't want to be in the camera, so if you want to hand it to me, I'll struggle over it. You gonna put it over there? Yeah. I made space for you.
You're not gonna see much of it. That's the beloved, y'all. That's Melvin J.
That's the, wait a minute, the man of my dreams. I might want you to put this in there.
You went one step too far there.
That's the beloved.
You got to wash your hands. All right, Alabama. All right, then. All day, baby. All day,
Where
daddy.
you going?
Come on, cut this corn, boy.
I can't cut it, you know I'm an invalid.
And that's putting it mild.
That's enough. So this is the Emerald version, Emerald brand. Where's the name?
There it is. I almost wiped it off, washing it so
Emerald
much.
Lagasse air fryer.
And it's the real deal.
Y'all, if y'all get one, y'all have to get the Emerald one because it comes apart,
And look,
and you can like clean it better than the other ones. Look at that.
and I'm gonna make you some dessert in this when I do my dessert day. And wait a minute, let me show them how to.
Because I don't want to do that.
Oh, what about I don't want to buy? Is Emma gonna break me off? Well, they don't even. Ooh, they frosty smell good.
Emerald.
This is emerald.
So it's
Just a hand.
This cut each one of them in half. I got the whole family, but everybody got to get broke off. So listen, so this is what I'm gonna cook you some of your desserts in the air fryer. Check that out.
so this one comes up. Oh jeez. This one comes apart so you can clean it.
You can sit this in the water.
Yes.
and
A lot
clean it.
of the ones you buy, you can't separate the basket from the whatever that is.
And it's hard to clean because you don't want to do too much scrubbing and your stuff will stick, so you don't have to worry about no scrubbing. You just have to spray some Pam in this. Well, not Pam, whatever spray you use. That's the spray my husband buy because I don't like to make groceries. I like to cook groceries.
Jennifer says she remembers Mr. Melvin from Florida.
Oh, Jennifer! You say you ain't no Jennifer. Jennifer know you. She's still pretty. But anyway, look. Put that right there. So this is the air fryer, y'all, that we gonna use. My broccoli getting together. It won't be long now. What I did with the bowl, that's gonna be longer than I think. I didn't get the bowl now. The bowl. Where you stand? I'm gonna get a dish for that too. I'm gonna put the corn in there. What the top of this? I got too many dishes and can't find nothing. Hold this. They gonna say that woman should have got prepared better. I'm gonna put my broccoli in. I got my fancy dish to take put the corn in when I take it out the air fryer. Take it out the air fryer, I'm gonna put it in there. Oh, that smells good. I can go ahead and start with that because this is good. You want yellow cheese or white cheese on the broccoli?
Yellow. I mean, white. White. I mean, Melvin doesn't mind.
Well, I'll just buy it for the moment. I might have to mix it. Because I don't have another. What is this, Melvin? It's white cheese?
Yep.
No, that's pepper jack.
Oh, no. Oh, not no, but no.
I ain't got but one of this thing, so. Okay, let me tell you. On the broccoli, which was momentarily I can get it together. I'm gonna use white American. A lot of people don't know too much about white American because traditionally we don't eat white American. We eat yellow American. White American actually tastes better than yellow American. So whatever's left, because we've been hitting it pretty hard, I bought it Sunday. I'm going to use that, and I only have one piece of yellow. I'm going to mix it all together. What I do is I just put salt and pepper on the broccoli and lay that cheese on it and let it do what it do. And when I tell you, it makes you want to slap somebody. I'm going to eat a piece of this one. I'll put the thing out there for Mel and go and sit down on the job. You ain't got to worry about me, you, and the corn no more. You see this corn wasn't all yellow, huh? It was white. It's white.
Next time, just pull the husk back.
I
That's
thought
it.
he knows that. He didn't know.
He was having a bad day.
Yeah. Huh?
Don't say nothing.
Well, you didn't buy that one? Because ain't none of these was pulled back.
Hey, Speedy.
Just people say, you are not on the air. That what they say?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm spraying the air fry because I'm gonna go to work in a minute. Look at my little cutie patootie.
So you doing corn first?
Prep, the prep.
What about the
I got to rub it down with we don't need, but everybody getting one. You want to?
Yes. I want one for lunch tomorrow. Unless you're gonna air fry
You want to
it.
rewash the pot?
Heck no.
Well, then, man.
That's why you.
Okay, I'm gonna let me move this a little bit so y'all can see. You have to rub this down with the margarine. The recipe called for butter, but I told you we trying to make sure this is not the last supper, so we're gonna use margarine. We can't lose our minds. And I left this. This is what I cut it off. I want y'all to see this is really margarine. Imperial. Holla. They would wanna. Think I'm gonna be standing there shouting them out. I wanted to get a little soft, so I couldn't. Well, I don't know. You see, when I do all these, you ain't got to be perfect. You can't be perfect when you cooking. You're cooking from your heart. You should be cooking. If you don't want to cook from your heart, just go on up there to Burger King or wherever you want to go before they go out of business. They on their way out too. And I was younger. I worked at Burger King, and everything was everything then. But it's a new day. And I can tell you one thing. You running in these restaurants, and I was the queen of running in the restaurants. They ain't washing that stuff like they supposed to. But you know what you doing in your house. So you do what you gotta do. Let me wash my hands. And you gonna say, oh God, that's what you You probably said she put everything on wax paper. Well, I'm gonna show you why I put everything on wax paper. And if you got any sense, you can get you some wax paper. That little I'll do the next step of this here. Just pick that up and put it in there. Look at that. You can't beat that with a stick. Broccoli. I don't want to work on meat. Now, look how pretty this broccoli is. You don't want it to cook it where it's mush, because it's still going to do a little bit more cooking. It's still going to got a little bit more cooking because I'm going to put the cheese on it. I'm going to put a microwave and let that melt. I'm going to just lay the cheese on there, but I'm not going to do the big time melting until right before we get ready to eat. So we're going to put a little salt and pepper on it. You know I'm not going to use no salt. You know I'm going to use that Morton seasoning salt. Holla. But, you're not supposed to be eating all that salt. You got high blood pressure, but this don't hurt. This ain't going to hurt nobody. Now, of course, when my husband get ready to eat, he going to lay the salt on there, but that's him. That's how he operates. And I understand that's what he's about, so a lovely man, but there it is. Put your little margarine on it too. That might help you out some. I find the difference between margarine, the main difference between margarine and butter. Now I might have acquired the taste because I've been doing this for a while, off and on. Whenever I'm diagnosed with something, I do the right thing for a little while. But the main difference is but it's more rich. And butter started clogging up some stuff. Now you ain't got nothing you want clogged up with it. You see this white American I'm putting? I got more than I thought. You see all this white American I'm putting on here? Oh my God, you ain't gonna be able to take it when you get a hold to this. Especially if you, and don't let the color fool you now. I was gonna put this white on there, but they don't need that white on there. You want a little piece here? Here, mama.
Yeah.
Where's my piece?
Oh, you've been eating it all a while. That's why I ain't got much.
I don't eat that.
You only white American?
I do, but I ain't been eating it. I want a piece right now, though. You ain't, so you ain't gonna give me no piece
You
either?
that yellow?
No.
Okay, gang. Just throw it in the microwave. When time to eat, we're gonna hit that a couple times, and that's gonna be it. I'm personally through with this pepper. I don't know what nobody else is through with. Now, I'm gonna put my cheese up. Oh, I'm behind schedule today, huh? I got some meat on it right here.
Say, girl, come put your pet. No, man, take it off. Come put your pet straight there. Look. Oh, come through. Come through.
Come over here. I had some chopped up green onions. I'm adding to this salsa dish. Did you get a picture of this guy?
I'm videoing. I'm taking pictures. You get a picture at the end.
Okay, we're gonna start this. I'm gonna do the children's first. I'm gonna do the children's salmon first. Melvin, you hungry? Want me to do yours first? Cause you ate a portion of lunch. I'll do yours first. Cause yours is so big. Come see which one you want. Come on, boy. We rolling. Well, you know you What you want this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Look at it. Yes.
It's for it's for Diamond. I'm gonna put Diamond in there because she's so slow. Now you don't want to put your salmon. You see that salmon? You don't want to lay it on top of one another because that's not what the air fryer is designed to do. It's got to be where it can get to everything. The air can get to everything. Now I'm gonna put this bad boy in here. Now you see the setting. Now I don't necessarily do what the setting said do. Because I've cooked this so many times, I know what I needed to do for me. So that's what we're going to do. So they say it's supposed to be on what? Oh, well, let me see what they say.
Wrong person.
Let me see. The temperature's supposed to be 380 for 6 minutes.
That big one?
Well, I'm going to do what I want to do. Huh?
Sauce.
No, it's air it's and the salmon.
They're confusing me.
No, I do it all the time. Look, it's just, she don't want to cook what you're trying to tell me. So wait a minute. It said 380. Ain't that's what I said?
For 6 minutes.
No, we're going to do more than 6 minutes because it's cold. So it's got to have more. Because we're going to do 10 minutes. Then we'll look at it. We'll look at it and we see might have to take that small one out. But that's okay. So while that's doing this thing, we're going to work on what I'm gonna do with this corn. So I got this now. I'm gonna need this is lime, this is chili powder. I hope I have enough Parmesan. If I don't, then there it is. But
Make sure you don't get one.
then we don't have no Parmesan in the bag. Well, you need to put on your list. That's
In the refrigerator?
We eat corn, so you know we usually need. What So anyway, when that come out, then I'm gonna put the corn in there. I probably could have put the corn in there. The corn is what, 400 for 10 minutes. Corn cooks baby. 400 for 10 minutes. So we got a little downtime now, and that's a good thing. We got to turn the glow on. I'm gonna do a little tidying up while that's doing that. I'm gonna my family likes to eat out of paper plates. I eat out of a real plate because I'm more civilized.
Oh my God.
They don't want to wash dishes, so I don't have a problem. Not to mention I got a dishwasher. They don't even want to use the dishwasher. So look at all that smoke. You know, some things are cooking and don't smoke like that. But at any rate, maybe because I'm standing right in front of it. Fran, getting ready? Where she going? Get this up. Already got it in. I'm freezing this piece of salmon because I'm not going to eat it. I had to cut one in half. As I said earlier, I find that I don't eat as much as I used to because I have incorporated the 2-vegetable system, which they recommend that I do. And I like vegetables, so it's not a chore. But if I didn't like vegetables, it would be a chore. So maybe next Friday. Usually I'll cook this on a Friday. Well, gang, You got 4 minutes. What I had it set for 10 minutes?
Yes.
Let me see what it's doing.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Look good. It's not ready though. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't ready. I'm checking.
No, ma'am. I know she's talking about what I haven't seen. Look at it. That's the broccoli with the white American avocado. And more.
Put that on. I got it now. I got it. I'm gonna finish using this line. Trying to get a
Take it out, you just gotta show it to the camera.
okay. Put this back in and this never been open. I'm gonna use this line. Finish this line. How long is it?
3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to time now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some corn in after this. So we can go ahead on. Maybe got about 2 minutes. When I take these salmon steaks out, I'm gonna go ahead and cook some corn so you all can see how the dinner's gonna look, and then I can finish it. I'm gonna cook enough corn for everybody. It does take a little longer for the corn, and it's at a higher temperature, but I guess that's what it takes. And I have to put all the different. I explained to you what I'm gonna do with the corn once it's ready. I'm gonna get off my feet. Oh, you got 1 minute. Ain't no sense of getting off my feet. Girl, did you knock that out of there? I'm so happy you all are with me. This has really been an adventure. I'm pretty sure it's an adventure for you too. But it's many more to come. And it's fun. This should be fun. Cooking should be fun for you. Because you're cooking for a purpose now. Cooking to make sure this is not the last one. I've been on here for an hour and something.
Yes.
Well, I ain't never did this much talking. It's my life. Somebody's gonna have to break me off. That's all it is too. At my age. Oh, it is. You have to tell me twice. Oh, we got a official countdown going here, gang. Now you see it, stop knowing it.
Maybe it's at first to get
There it is. There it is. There it is. Ready? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
you
Watch
need
yourself,
this.
baby. Check it for the one I lose. I know Deanna's is all right. Yeah. can go a little longer. I'm gonna
She's
take
checking
hers
to
out.
make sure it's done through and through inside.
Give me a plate for Deanna's. I'm gonna take hers out. I don't even have to break hers out because it's not as thick. So what I'm gonna do is, because you can't mix stuff, you don't have to. I'm gonna add some corn in here. So you all, and that means I'm gonna have to jack this temperature up, but it doesn't matter because I can stop it whenever I get ready. And we're gonna do 3. Now it wants it for the corn. It wanted to be 400. It's already hot, and it wanted to be 10 minutes. So I'm gonna give it to 10 minutes, but I'm gonna watch it because I got that salmon in there, and that salmon don't need to cook that. So when I say in about 4 or 5 minutes, that salmon should be ready through and through. I want it flaky and juicy and all that kind of stuff. Now, while that's doing this thing, I'm gonna go ahead up and heat up my my salsa situation and the broccoli. Sit down on the job, Gabe.
She sent me a picture of cooling. I gotta show it to you.
You see cooling?
Oh, it's on my laptop. I can't do it on my phone.
Oh, Cooley the one graduating, huh? Cooley dating. Ain't that something? I'm gonna cover this up. Oh my God. Cooley look just like Jennifer. Is Cooley still bad? I don't know how it was bad the way Jennifer used to carry on.
She said Steve is not in effing quiet. So that's my son that can't say that to me.
Can I taste it? Tasting my granddaughter's salmon. When I say, oh, that's what I'm gonna do. They still want?
There's one right now, but it was up to like 6.
That's the youngest baby.
He look like Steve.
Yeah, he look just like Steve. I can wash these dishes. Oh, I need to take me up and give me 2 of them trays then. Okay, I'm gonna take my husband's salmon out. See? Y'all see? I'll put more corn in to get a batch of corn fixed. that's my husband Simon. See how the juice. You need to pay for you a friend. How much time I got? 7 minutes. Yes.
Very detailed. I like it. I ain't know. Look at this one.
I want to put on my real coach. The broccoli game.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, what is that?
Brown bag of trash.
We got 4 minutes and then the corn will be ready. I have enough corn ready to serve these two. But I cook the rest of the salmon. Huh?
Me, my mom, it's wonderful. It's a long hour and a
I'm
half.
cooking extra.
Oh.
Extra corn. Because I had extra and ain't no sense in not cooking it. Got it. I covered up my salmon because I can't let it all hang out like that. Well, you said one person was watching, one Jennifer watching.
She said she had to go do something. She's gonna text you.
Oh, well, that was nice. Huh?
I mean, it's been an hour in between. So, I mean, it'll stay on there, so they want to rewatch it,
Oh, okay.
whatever. Other than next month. How long it takes.
Well, when the views gonna come in?
Sooner than later.
Hopefully. Jump will be ready in a minute. In 2 minutes. I'm finna look in here. Oh, you want to come or no? I'm gonna look in this. So these three, I think these three was together, and I'm cooking like that like this. 2 minutes, then we'll put on what we want to put on. Girl, I got my dish on. See that? Gotta pull it down. What happened? Woo! We got a minute. I gotta keep this up. Keep this up. Then some more. Okay. When I first take these three out, so these two we have put Fran meat in there. And then, I don't tones. Just take two of them out, let them cook. And the number, that's the number I'm using. But I'm changing the number. Okay, let me put this on there. Okay, I got to decorate the cone. This is a sour cream mixture. Now, it's gonna be hot. This part I'm touching is hot, but I can. Maybe I don't have no feelings. I don't know, but you can see the smoke. Then you put the Parmesan cheese. Melvin, come fix your food. Well, you know you don't want me fixing it. And you put this. You're not coming? 'Cause this gang here is ready for action.
We're gonna have to accept the fact that you're gonna be on camera at some point in this situation.
Come on, I need to come on make your food. Give me this food.
Like, right?
No.
Him.
I want to fix the. I'm going to fix
Yeah, go ahead.
it. Take it right there. Before you walk over and eat, I want the camera to see that. I'm gonna fix my grandbaby's
I took a video.
Okay. I want to know this is.
I took a picture of mine when I was. Okay, baby.
This is now. What's it out so you can eat? Fran, I'm cooking your food now.
That's good. I can taste it.
Oh, you had to taste it?
It's different, for sure.
They told you. It's not like the ones that you eat in that restaurant. It's very good.
Yes.
I don't know.
I told your mama, I don't know. Gotta get your answer for the rest of your life. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely need two of them. Actually, it's four of them cones. Next time you send me doing like four of them cones to me.
Well, first of all, we're going to get the red
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
The first time I did it, the first time I cooked this
It's not too
meal,
soft. It's crunchy.
we had to go back to the store and get more corn, and that's all I cooked was corn.
I'm trying to figure out why he's still sitting there. Why he ain't in the store right now? Gatorade.
Where?
You better get some ice.
You better drink water, because you more of a diabetic than I am. You need to be drinking some water.
You want some ice?
You need to keep it real.
For your situation? How many can fit in the refrigerator? Yeah, we just put
About
these away.
5, because I'm just drinking that water.
Yeah, probably fill up with water.
And these are milk plates. There you go. No, I'm just taking this extra one out that I put in there and giving it to Melvin. Unless you want it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, playful. Eat it right now. Delicious.
Okay, kiddo. No, for you to eat that one piece of corn. I'm cooking Fran meat.
We get my review. Everybody who knows, you know, I got a review about everything.
That's not
Okay. You put so wild. They're not too hot. Just the end though. The middle is hot. The corner is not that hot.
I see smoke coming
The
from
part that you touch like this is hot.
That is.
What's going on?
It's good, right? You ain't got to add no salt, pepper, you ain't got to add none of that kind of stuff. I tell you, this corn is the best thing since sliced bread.
It's better than some bread.
It's good. But the first time you eat it, it wakes up taste buds you didn't know you had. Because we don't traditionally eat like that. We just boil the corn, put salt, pepper, a little butter, whatever, and that's a wrap. Not with this. This is not how it's done. taste each one of these items separately, like I just tasted it, then they have no taste for me. But when you taste it with all of this, that
It's a perfect blend.
yes. In a few more minutes, friend situation will be ready. Hold up.
You smack them?
How you doing, my love of loves? How you doing? On top of the world? I heard that. If I was eating, I would be too.
Well, you smacking?
I hope you all enjoyed our dinner, although I'm still in the midst of cooking. I really got a late start today because I had a few things I had to do late.
You got to show something else?
I could have cooked the rest of the food. I don't know if they need it. Once they see me on the plate, that's it. We could be done. We going on 2 hours.
Let's go mash them.
Yeah, we can be done. They need to see it
Oh,
or
we're going to fix one more plate. What's the
okay.
corner sandwich?
Friend the next plate.
I can take a picture of it.
Yeah. Friend gonna have everything at the same time.
Because she decent.
I'm gonna check her salmon out. I don't want her salmon overcooked. See that corn? That's how it's gonna look. Oh, her salmon ready too.
You can take that plate.
Let me take this. Fred, I'm getting you together now, my baby. You got that?
The corn, look at that. Amazing.
I don't need to look at that like
I'm
that.
talking to people.
Oh. I'm taking all the corn. I can put the rest of that in here. Bring it over here, girl. No, take it back. I'm going to cook the salmon. Because if I do that, I can't cook the salmon.
Take a picture of her.
I got to fix the corn
We
for
don't want
her.
hold you. We don't want hold you.
Put a little bit more Pam in there. Because I've been cooking. Now I'm going to cook my last 2 pieces of salmon.
That should be enough for us, huh? Right, for us.
Somebody gone crazy. Let me fix this corn right quick. I gotta set this again. This is supposed to be 6 minutes, but I cook it a little longer because I know that all I have in there is salmon, but I got one really big piece. So now I'm gonna dress up this corn. See how that air fryer fried that corn? Oh, you can't beat that. Just can't beat it. You can try, but you can't. You can, it's good. Beat it. See, it soaks in there. Then you put your Parmesan cheese on it. It's another kind of cheese you can use, but that's what I had in my house, so that's what I use. Plus, I like this. So put your Parmesan cheese on it. Turn it over so every time you bite on each side, you got yourself something. Put a little of this chili powder on it. Put a little bit more. And the chili powder is not hot. So
It's not at all.
it's not hot. It'll fool you. Come back with this lime. And that'll get it from a snooping cooler. That'll get it, baby.
Something what?
Snooping cooler. If it don't get it, it can't be got. Good friend.
You want me to do this? You don't want me to film? No, I don't. I want to take a picture.
2 pieces of corn?
One for now.
2, because you were friend. That's enough sauce?
Yeah.
You gonna take the picture?
Yeah, all right.
since everybody been munching on something but me, I'm gonna munch right now. I got 3 pieces of corn left to cook. I have 2 salmons in the air fryer, 2 salmon steaks, and then I can eat. It's delicious. Better than another piece of corn? This is delicious. What the hour say?
What's your meat?
Well, everybody, I appreciate you all tuning in. I hope you got something out of this delicious salmon dish. Turn it up a little. My family is eating. I'm still cooking, so I'll be the last one to eat. And I want you all to tune in. Follow me on
Facebook,
Instagram,
YouTube, The Last Supper with Miss V.
YouTube, The Last Supper with Miss V. And remember, every meal I cook, let you know that it's not the last supper. Good night.